People would say, please, don't pillage me. And I would say, no, I'm pillaging everyone, you included.
If you'd be so kind, would you mind introducing yourselves for the podcast, starting on my left?
I'm James, I do vocals.
I'm Sam, I play guitar.
I'm Zach, I play bass.
I'm Pat, I play drums.
And the band that you guys play for is?
Execution.
Execution from Melbourne.
3 times.
3 times.
Execution.
Oh yeah, you gotta say it 3 times.
Yeah, in the mirror.
Yeah, from Melbourne.
Yeah.
I just interviewed No Future. We're playing the same night as you guys. Flew in here from Melbourne to play this, and you guys are also playing KK tomorrow.
Yeah, Future Fest.
For No Future Fest. There was no Execution Fest for you guys to play? And you guys played Singapore last time, is that correct?
We had Jakarta on Sunday.
Jakarta on Sunday, cool. So I believe I asked you guys this off mic, but this isn't your first time playing Southeast Asia, right? You guys played in other bands?
It's Execution's first time.
Yeah.
But yeah, mine and Pat's other band, Sistema En Decadencia, came back, I think it was November 2017, and played also Not a Fest, and just similar shows, and also Bandung as well. Yeah,
Cool.
which was good. That's how we met most of the guys, like C-Chan and Hafiz and stuff like that.
Did you play the same Rumah Api, or was it a different?
Yeah.
Yeah, it was this one, the new one.
Yeah. How did you guys find the shows when you played here?
Yeah, they were awesome. A lot of fun. Hot.
Yeah. Rumah Api means firehouse for anybody listening from other countries. And it got that name just because of the old Rumah Api was so hot that like literally you'd be drenched as soon as you stepped outside.
Well, I didn't know that, so yeah.
Culture.
I did that.
Oh, look at you, you've been here before, mate.
So let's talk about your band history. When did you guys form?
Well, me and Pat started doing stuff together, just me and him, like, I think, middle of 2016. And then we had another guy, this American guy called Colin, who was living in Melbourne at the time, play bass, but he left to go back, and then we twisted James's arm into singing after a long time.
Still twisting his arm.
Yeah, and we had another person singing for a while, but then they had to move. Everyone had to move away from Melbourne, or it's us.
I mean, she was never
Jade.
really in it.
Yeah.
It was pretty short-lived.
Yeah,
Like a couple
we had
jams.
like 3 jams.
Learning some stuff,
So yeah, there we go.
Saucy.
Yeah, so yeah, me and Pat started it, and then we just grew from that.
How soon after that did you start recording?
We didn't. It
Took a while.
took a while. We played our first show after like 6 months, so it was like January 2017. Played our first show, and then I think.
Did the demo come out in 2017?
Yeah. After a while, I think it came out towards the end of 2017, and then we recorded the 7-inch at the end of 2017, and it took about a year almost for us to get it together to get it to actually on Hardcore Victim. So yeah.
So that was Barbaric, Torture, and Brutal Mutilations. Is that correct?
That's the demo.
That was the demo.
Yeah.
What was the 7-inch?
Flags of Convenience.
Flags of Convenience.
Yeah.
Okay. How many recordings do you guys have?
Just those
That's
two.
it. We just recorded another 7-inch, but yeah, it'll be probably about a year until that comes out.
Hopefully less.
Hopefully a lot less than that, but yeah. So that's it. Pat's just left. Everyone leaves Melbourne. So Pat's just moved back to Perth. So we kind of just play now when I guess when we get offered shows and if we can do it. Yeah. But yeah. So we've got one more recording at the moment, which is yet to come out. So, yeah.
Perth and Melbourne are on opposite coasts.
Yeah,
Yeah.
very far away.
What were you based in one city and then moved to the other, or?
Yeah, I moved to Melbourne like 4 years ago from Perth, so now I've gone back to Perth because I don't really like these guys.
You are surprisingly hard to find online.
Yeah, I guess you search
Google
execution.
search.
Yeah, there's that as well. Yeah. And that we haven't put anything up online.
Yeah.
That also doesn't help.
Nope.
I mean, not just music, but also like there's no Facebook page, there's no website. Is there any particular reason?
It's not really us.
Well, yeah, I don't see the point in really doing a Facebook page for this sort of band.
Yeah, there's no need for us to do it.
And I guess we never put the music up because we always like, I guess Yup released our demo of Hardcore Victim, sorry. Released our demo and our EP, and I guess we kind of left it up to them whether they wanted to put it up. Because they were selling the copies, so.
And like, I feel like the releases get distributed enough anyway. Like people, it's. We've been meaning to put something online, but we just are lazy. So yeah.
So that means that most of your releases have just been physical, cassettes and
Yeah, it's just just a tape and a record.
But this isn't out of punk rockness of just keeping everything physical and cult and.
I guess
Little
it's
bit.
kind of a part of that. Yeah.
All right.
There's just if it needs to be online, it does. It's like it's not really like ever been brought up. Like we have to put something online. And like if people ask, we'll probably just send them the songs or whatever. So it's kind of like avoiding the internet as well. So yeah.
Do you guys have merch as you're touring? Are you selling cassettes and 7-inches on this tour?
Yeah.
Yeah, discography tape. That's like the demo and the EP off Records. And and then we got the EP, and then 2 shirts. That's about it.
Yeah, the t-shirt is Hendrik from Jakarta did a tour poster for us, so that's one of the designs of the t-shirt. I think the green one, and the white one is homage to Zach when we went to Sydney and he stepped in the rock pool and got sea urchins all through his feet. So we've got soldiers with sea urchins for heads.
Yep. Fucking bastards.
How would you describe the music that you make?
Just fast, hardcore. I guess it kind of originally started with just wanting to do a fast band that's kind of ripping off a lot of early 80s Italian hardcore. So it's kind of like just really kind of messy and frantic and just a bit all over the place. I guess it's kind of still like that, and that was the main drive, but just playing fast and short songs, but not like grindcore or power violence or anything like that. Just like still just a hardcore band condensed into like a minute. Yeah.
Why Italian hardcore?
I was just listening to a lot of it at the time, and hadn't really done like a just straight up hardcore band for a while, and I'd just moved to Melbourne, so I was keen to start a band. Met Pat, and he's quite good at drums, I guess, and we just started jamming some stuff out. And yeah, I was just listening to a lot of that at the time, and that's what I was like ended up trying to start right. So yeah, it kind of just happened, and then kind of just kept on doing it. Yeah.
Oh, where did you record demo on the 7-inch?
We just recorded the demo in the practice rooms, the Jam Hut in Preston, in Melbourne. We just recorded that there with a friend of ours, Josh. Josh Wells.
Yeah, full name.
Full name, yeah, he deserves full name credits. And then the 7-inch we recorded at kind of like, there's a practice space, it's a house kind of commercial space where people live. It's not really a squat, but a place called Cat Food Press in Melbourne with Julian, what's his second name?
Q?
Q?
Yeah.
Julian Q. So we recorded with him there, and then because a Hardcore Victim put that out as well, and they got mastered.
I think it's
Noise.
Sheik who does Noise Room in Japan.
Yeah.
I think he does a lot of the stuff.
For
I think
hardcore.
Yup does all the Hardcore Victim stuff.
Yeah.
And I think he might be involved with a lot of other Japanese bands and stuff like that. He gets it loud.
Yeah, noise room.
I want to talk a little bit about the scene in Melbourne because we've had some bands from there come through here, quite a few bands.
Yeah.
It seems like it's quite a vibrant scene. It seems like it's very happening. No?
Pretty happy, yeah, I guess.
There's a lot going on, yeah. It's like
there's a lot of bands, but at the moment, a while ago there was a lot more DIY spots, which led to sort of all age stuff as well, but at the moment there's not really much like that happening, so it's a lot more just shows at pubs and venues and stuff like that, which is a bit of a pity, I reckon, because a lot of the kids, like, because it's over 18, I think it's sort of like disincluding a lot of people that could perhaps...
What James is trying to say is the scene's getting very old.
Yeah. We're all getting...
Except for Zach.
Except for Zach. He's holding the banner.
Yeah.
How old is Zach?
19. Also, Melbourne's like a pretty picky and choosy place. Like, you can choose what kind of scene you want to be a part of. Like, we all know each other, but it's, you know, you can get, if it's a busy weekend, you get like 2 or 3 gigs going at the same time, which is
All that kind of fall under the kind of punk banner.
yeah, DIY music.
Yeah.
That can be good and bad.
Yeah. It's kind of, there's a lot going on, and there's a lot of bands, but I think because it is actually quite small in terms of like the size of Melbourne, it kind of ends up being a lot of the same lineups, so like people can kind of get a bit complacent, which is like just whatever, that could happen anywhere. So, but it's good. There's some good stuff going on.
Do you end up playing mostly with hardcore bands?
Yeah, generally. Yeah, there's a few.
Trying to think.
Yeah, it's mostly hardcore. A couple of metal bands like Faceless Burial, who sort of play death metal kind of stuff, play with them a little bit, but not really anything outside of that so much. Like, there's not. I guess there's a few post-punk bands, but they sort of are in a different sort of group of bands that play together, I think. So yeah, it is kind of everyone's in their own sort of little clique sort of thing a lot of the time.
And people do try and do mixed bills, but like it kind of has a mixed reaction sometimes, so it kind of doesn't work out sometimes, because it's like 3 or 4 bands of one type and then one not, and it's like a bit...
People watch their friend's band.
Yeah. But yeah, people are trying, which is good. So
After this series of gigs, what's next for you guys?
not a lot,
Not much.
because Pat's fucked off. So
Ferocious X
Try
are
to get
coming out.
that EP out, I guess.
yeah.
We're gonna play in May.
Yeah, get the record done. Ferocious X are coming out in May. We'll be playing one of those shows. And then
Hardcore Victim.
Victim is having like a 10-year anniversary weekend in August, I think. And that's kind of it at the moment.
Yeah, I guess we'll try and play some shows when the record's out. Do some, and like, we've been meaning to go over to play in Perth for a while.
So yeah, hopefully do that.
So yeah, try and get that done, and then just do a couple of shows. But at no point, I doubt we'll be really writing anything anymore. Triple LP, yeah. I mean, we got about 20. Yeah, we got about 20 odd songs, so like combined, so it's enough to work with.
Yeah. Do you want to talk about the record a little bit? Like, do you have a title? Do you have a release date?
No, we haven't.
Nah, just record. We still got to do the vocals and sort of haven't really got much beyond just the music at the moment.
It was kind of like we just had these 6 songs that we hadn't recorded, and we just wanted to get it recorded before Pat left. So because we knew that once he's gone, they'll just disappear into the ether, as these things tend to happen. So we've got to figure all of that out now and artwork and stuff, which is why the last one took about a year. So.
Are you going to keep going after Pat moves?
Yeah, but slowly, I guess.
Yeah, that's kind of just as and when
New drummer.
stuff comes up. Yeah.
Nah.
We've had offers, mate. You are
Take
replaceable.
that one in front of me.
Good drummers are hard to find, man.
Yeah, they are.
Especially in Melbourne.
With a drum kit.
Yeah.
Yeah, they own a drum kit and they're willing to drive it around.
Yeah. We're all just kind of a cycle of like 5 of them, just playing in the same bands.
Yeah.
Pretty much.
You could get a drum machine and go full post-punk.
Yeah.
Well, we've been talking about different stages. So
Yeah, there's phases of the
never
band.
You need a keyboard player, a drum machine, and somebody who just dances.
Yeah.
I don't know about that.
James,
Yeah.
Is there anything that you're looking forward to in KK or the rest of this this trip?
Yeah, or just all of KK will be sick.
KK in
Yeah.
general.
Yeah. Everyone
And
there's super
Jakarta.
nice. Good, keen to see all the bands play. And when, just for me and Pat as well, it's good to be back here again, sort of re-meeting old friends and stuff that we made, which is, because besides coming here, you don't like chat a little bit online, but for a lot of people to come to Australia, it's pretty hard, so you don't really get to see, if you don't come back, you don't see them again, which is kind of sad.
Is there anything else you guys want to talk about?
Really?
All right.
I think that's covered a lot.
C Chan's a cop.
Thanks for chatting.
Yeah.
Fuck C-Chan.
Fuck C Chan, fuck Carlos.
Yeah,
Fuck Carlos,
fuck Carlos.
yeah, Carlos
That's
from-
the biggest message.
Yeah, Carlos from Melbourne, he can get fucked.
Yeah. That's a good ending. Yeah.
Yeah, we'll leave it at that. Yeah.
Well, I can only hope he finds this and hears this.
I will send it to him.
Yeah.
We'll make sure.
Yeah,
We'll make sure he hears it.
Yeah, he will hear this.
Yeah. Awesome. Thanks, man.
Thanks, guys.
Thanks a lot.
Thanks for having us.